Hello everyone, my name is Dannia and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I would like to do a summer makeup look since it is now summer in Australia. If you want to know how I did this makeup, then just keep watching. I'll start with priming my eyelids using Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Then using a blending brush, I'm going to apply and blend out a light yellow shade. This is the shade Vitamin C in the palette Extra Spice from Makeup Revolution in collaboration with Sof at Sof Does Live channel. Next, using a flat round brush, I'm going to tap on my eyelid a darker yellow shade. This shade is called Wild Child from BH Cosmetics Run Wild palette in collaboration with Tina Young. Then, I'm going back to the blending brush and blend the two shades together. Now I'm using a pencil brush and applying the shade Running Late in the palette Extra Spice at the outer corner of my eyelid and also along my crease. Using the same brush, I'm applying the shade Sweet and Sour at the outer corner and bring it just to the middle of my eyelid. To add some definition to my eye, I'm applying the shade Cheesecake at the outer corner of my eye. Then using the blending brush, I'm blending the yellow and the orange shade so there will be no harsh line between the two colors. I'm just building up the color to my liking as I go. Using the flat round brush again from Sigma, I'm applying Vitamin C, then Wild Child to my lower lash line. For the outer half corner of my lower lash line, I'm applying Sweet and Sour and applying Cheesecake at the outer corner of my lower lash line using the pencil brush from Sigma. Then using the blending brush again, I'm slightly blending the shades so the colors don't look separate but nicely blend together. I'm using the shimmer shade called LA Sun in the Extra Spice palette and applying it to the middle and the front of my eyelid. Then I'm using the glitter from Stila called Gold Goddess and applying it to my eyelid. I'm going back to the shade Cheesecake with a pencil brush. I'm making a wing at the outer corner of my eye. Using the highlighter in the Run Wild palette called Luna, I'm applying it to the inner corner of my eye. Moving on to my face, I'm using the primer from Fenty Beauty to prime my face. Using a flat top brush from Sigma, I'm blending the primer and also trying to brush off any fallout and glitter. For foundation, I'm using Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation in the shade 40WY. Using a damp sponge from Real Techniques, I'm going to blend out the foundation. I'm using the concealer from Makeup Revolution in the shade C7 to cover my under eyes area and my blemishes. The brow pencil I'm using today is from Benefit called Precisely My Brow Eyebrow Pencil in shade number 3, which is a warm light brown. Then I'm brushing my brows with Benefit Give Me Brow in shade number 3. This is a neutral light brown. For bronzer, I'm using e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Forever Sun-Kissed to bronze my face. using a blush from Renoir palette called Crush and applying it above the bronzer. I'm using Took of School Art Class by Rodian Shading to contour my nose. I'm applying a bit of concealer to the sides of my nose to help my nose look smaller. I'm also applying a bit of blush to my nose and the tip of my nose. I'm using the Lunar highlighter in the Renoir palette and applying it to the areas where light catches, which are my cheekbones, my nose bridge, and the tip of my nose. I'm also adding some highlighter to my brown bone using a flat brush. I want the inner corner of my eyes to be lighter a bit, so I add a bit more highlighter to it. I'm using the liquid eyeliner from KVD to draw the liner. Next, I'm using the lash curler from Revlon to curl my lashes. The mascara I'm using is from Benefit. While waiting for the mascara to dry before applying false lashes, I'm lining my lip using lip liner from Makeup Revolution.
Here comes the sun. We're counting down our days. When you say my name, I feel a rush. Blood it runs through my veins. Can you hear?
For lipstick, I'm using matte liquid lip from Lilac in the shade Yasmin. This is a light dusty pink shade. The false lashes I'm using today is from Allure London in collaboration with Chloe Morello.
Baby, don't leave me here. Don't leave me here to ride. Stars align and we're getting closer. We stayed up all darkness, baby. Side by side, laying high, hope to God you linger.
I'm using a lip gloss from M Cosmetics in the shade Magic Hour and applying it to the inner part of my lips. Finally, I'm adding a bit of highlighter to my Cupid's bow. And this is the completed look. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this makeup. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more videos about makeup and skincare from me, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell so you can receive notification when I upload a new video. Until my next video, I hope you all stay safe and healthy. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!
Your juice is so sweet, well, baby, don't leave me here.